Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy.
Yeah, goddamn. That wasn't the bit. I promise. That wasn't part of the bit. I just unmuted and immediately died. Oh, okay, back. That's sorry. I have a really bad cough right now. So
Yeah,
I'm sorry if I sound like I'm dying at any given time.
yeah, it might be mostly me today.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Um, but yeah, welcome back to the Polearm Challenge. I'm not Chugga Conroy. I lied to you. Um, and our next zone is going to be Eastern Plaguelands. Now, you might be wondering why we're in the wetlands, because that's not the same zone. This is as close as I could get without going into new territory, so we're gonna go on a bit of a field trip. Gonna go exploring. Seems I picked up this flight
Yay.
point while on the way to
That
Theramore.
is going to
Hmm?
be a hell for anyone that watches this.
Uh, I know that we're already streaming and it's a bit late to do setup, but I'm wondering if you might be better off doing push to talk this time. So you don't get any like
No.
passive coughs.
Yeah.
I'm sure that we'll probably both end up forgetting that you're on push to talk and end up being like, oh right, I'm on push to talk. I was talking and you couldn't hear me. That would never
It's a
happen.
good thing I just did cough, so that's a good idea.
I think I might also be having some Discord
I
connectivity
literally dying.
because you also keep kind of cutting in and out as well. I don't know. I think that's just Discord's end.
Yeah, you're cutting in and out a bit too.
Oh boy. I feel like we had this last week too.
Rip.
That's no good, frankly. Alright. Cutting through Arathi Highlands. Arathi? I don't remember which is the correct pronunciation. Hello, level 110 dragon. Goodbye, level 110 dragon. She's there to potentially fling us into the future, or if we're in the future, into the past. But we're not in the future yet, we're in the past. That made sense, right? I just heard like,
Future past. A
Yeah,
future past.
yeah, the first time all that I heard was just, ah. Ah, boy, so we're going to be going on a bit of a journey, probably up through a little bit of Hillsbrad, into the hinterlands, and then take the pass to Western Plaguelands, I think. If I'm... Actually, no. Where's the way to... No, I think we're not going through the hinterlands. I don't remember half the routes in this area of the map.
I'm pretty sure you flew. So.
Yeah, normally I would just fly, so... you know. Old...
Go there anymore after I got ambushed through a wall.
Oh yeah, old Strong Guard. Yes, there will be some spoders, but hopefully not too many. Captain Paladin. The guy does know that you can get Captain as a title, right? So you could be Captain Paladin. The Paladin.
Paladin.
And up ahead is...
Anyway, for those...
Okay, I think we need to try and fix the call, because this is not working too well.
Yeah.
Let's try in a different group. One moment, everybody. Hello, hopefully this is more functional.
Hello.
Hello. Hashtag microphone warm up.
It's okay. But for the viewers at home, and it used to be so bad I had trouble playing Warcraft to sell my fucking spider. I was trying to mine some ore, but just sprung it pretty much to get me. And so I don't.
Yeah, I got like half of that sentence. This is not great.
Oh. Just be in touch then.
Yeah, if that's okay. It'll be easier on your cough that way too.
Even hear anything say, I heard it.
Yeah, yeah. I think if you're in easier on your cough. Oh.
This happened?
I got killed by a guard because I was standing in place. This is technically a horde zone. Got one shot. That's fine. Oof. Alright, back to my body. These things happen. Do you want to duck out a call so you can hear me more coherently in the stream, by the way? Considering that I'm also breaking up on your end.
You have to do.
Yeah. I mean, I figured that it's probably kind of weird for you to hear me also exploding every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, I'm gonna have to drop call for this week. Hopefully we'll be better next week.
Yay.
Jazz hands at Leo. Look, technically you were in the stream. And therefore, you're merchandisable. I mean, no. What? Anyway. Hillsbrad. This is a nice zone. It's also a horde zone now, so I'm very scared and afraid. And frightened, and other synonyms thereof. Yes. Oh, there's a boat here. Is it solid or not? It is solid. I don't know why I bothered investigating that. Maybe it's because I don't see many boats in lakes. Real question is, can I get through this area without getting sniped by a guard again? Let's see. Oh, it's that guy. I remember that guy from questing here as Horde. Oh boy. It's kind of a shame that, this is one thing that's a shame about leveling as an Alliance character, is you don't get to do Hillsbrad. Hillsbrad is a good zone. But alas. It's okay, we get Red Ridge. Yeah, Yetimus is just really scary though, especially with the squish making him very difficult to solo. Normally those quests that are like, oh yeah, you need 3 people for this, they aren't kidding in that case. You really do need a group. Hello ogres, don't mind me. I'm just passing through. Please don't mind me. I beg of you. They're going to mind me. But that's okay, because I'm faster than them, because I have a goat. Space goat. I'm a space goat on a different space goat. That's how this works. Ah, Strombrad. I think this was in Warcraft 3? It's been a while. I don't quite recall. Oop, that's a PvP flag, NPC. Weird, considering that, you don't come here as part of the quest line in this zone, but okay. Let's just skirt around to there. Talbux, well, this one is from Argus, so I think they imported them from Argus to Draenor. I guess Space Goat is just a trait of Argus. That, makes sense. We've also discovered that things like, what is it, wolves are apparently also aliens from Draenor? Oh my god, are Talbuks to Draenor like gorillas are to humans? I don't know, are they? I mean, technically, in this universe, there is no relation between, like, monkeys and gorillas and stuff to humans at all. They're descended from the Vrykul, which are... Oh, no. Goodbye. Thank you for spamming. Where was I? Right. Oh yeah, moths are from Argus. Yeah, in this universe there was the Iron Vrykul, and then the Curse of Flesh hit them and they turned into regular fleshy Vrykul, and then something else happened and then they sort of devolved into humans. And that's where humans come from. No primates involved. I almost said allowed. No primates allowed either. That's fine. Ah, yes, the Alliance side of Anderhall. Anderhall is such a neat concept for how they handled it post-Cataclysm. Because, like, originally it was just, ruins of a town in vanilla. But in Cataclysm they made it contested 3 ways between the Alliance, the Scourge, and the Horde. And there's kind of 3 distinct areas of the town. Because the eastern and westernmost sides have been rebuilt by each faction. And so therefore the town has 3 different architectural styles. I think that's really cool. Whoa. I'm sorry. Sir, you have an obscenely large dog. Sir, why is your dog so big? Your dog just picked up an entire fox. Sir, do you have a permit for this incredible mass of puppo? He's very large. He's like, compare him to my mount. That is a mount-sized dog. I'm frightened by that dog, and I'm going to leave. He is an absolute unit. Good grief. He really wants those foxes. He's hungry. My goodness. Well, that was not that is not what I was expecting to be the scariest thing in a zone called the Western Plaguelands. I genuinely was not anticipating the scariest thing to be a very large dog. Sorry, just he's so big. I can't get over it. Blizzard, why? Alright, enough with the dog. We're continuing to head east, and we're almost at our destination. As you can see, we're starting to get into less healed lands, and you're starting to see why the Plague Lands were called the Plague Lands in the first place. Brief lore, this used to be part of the Kingdom of Lordaeron. The Scourge, the Undead Scourge, basically trashed this place with the Plague of Undeath. And post-Cataclysm, the Order of Paladins, the Argent Crusade, has tried to heal the land. And they've had some success over in the more western areas. But now we get to the Eastern Plague Lands, and, well, not so much yet. They're working on it. But here we are, beginning of Eastern Plague Lands. Oh, this person has the Battle for Azeroth Collector's Edition mount for Horde. Seems a little out of place, but that's fine. Hi Fiona, you're going to be a recurring character like Kishin. Alright, she is sending us to find her boys, Gidwin and Taranar.
Spread the good word, eh?
Oh, also there's a flight point. Hello. Your name is Bucket Drop. I'm not envious of your family. Alright, let's go find Gidwin. Yeah, Fiona's here. My camera keeps clipping through trees. That's fine. I'll just ignore all of these mobs here because I need to kill them later. Because this is good quest design. Just kind of skip them. It very much... Oh, worm? Oh, worm? Oh, worm? Okay, enough of that worm. It very much plays to my style as an MMO player, and that is to just run past everything I don't need to fight. Which I'm sure is incredibly frustrating to many people when it takes longer to run away than it would be to actually fight. So, look, I never said that my habits were good, just that they exist. Okay, you. Hello. I like that his portrait icon is just web. He's just stuck like this. I must have killed 6 of those beasts when... Oh, wait. You can count the bodies, can't you? Okay, fine. I killed 4 of them. Oops. What was that?
What's on your mind?
Ah, yes. It was in here. I might actually get to have a similar experience because I have mining. You. Iron ore. Man, look at all of these critters, though. There are so ridiculously many of them. Like, I think someone at Blizzard just like, took a critter brush and just went to town. Like, that's the only explanation I can think of. It's just full of them. It's ridiculous. Also full of iron, which I am more pleased with. Man, if only I was a Fury Warrior and could whirlwind through here and just constantly be annihilating them. That would be pretty cool. That'd make Michael proud. Wow, it looks like someone else came through here and cleared out all the actual mobs, though. I mean, hey, free iron, I guess, but... Wow. I'm probably going to have to fight my way out now. But hey, iron. Truth be told, I could do with some more copper. I can't actually level my vanilla blacksmithing anymore without more copper. Maybe I'll farm some off screen between episodes. Or not. I don't actually know. Depends on how much effort I want to put into it, I guess. Because it is vanilla blacksmithing, it's not going to be that useful to me, to be honest. Like, I'm more excited to get Outland blacksmithing so that I can make the next level of sharpening stone. Oh boy. Anyway, these mans are here now, but not for long. Oh, I'm now neutral with Argent Crusade. They're the ones I mentioned earlier. They appreciate that I kill undead. Because that's kind of their MO. Do I have a reputation buff going on or something? Huh, okay. I'm not sure if these are vanilla models. I don't actually remember if they were Nerubians in vanilla. But they are at the latest Wrath of the Lich King. There were probably Nerubians in vanilla, though. Actually, there were also definitely Nerubians in Burning Crusade as well, in the Battle for Mount Hyjal in the Caverns of Time. There were Nerubians there. So at the latest, Burning Crusade, if not vanilla. They're probably vanilla, though. It's hard to say, considering, like, very little unaltered vanilla content exists anymore, so I don't actually know if they were in vanilla or not, but they were definitely in BC. And they look vanilla. But let's be honest. Do you really want updated HD Nerubians? Is that something that you would enjoy seeing? I don't think it would be, personally. I think you would be much happier with the lower detailed models. Personally. Oh, let me just slip in here. Hello. I need your bile. I think it's to break the webs or something, but do I really need this much? Why can't I just cut him out? Oh well. Oh, speaking of weapons, actually, I didn't go over this last time, but Bone Chewer here, which I mailed myself from an alt, it's just a world drop, no special source. Yeah. Generally, BOEs will be world drops. If they have any kind of special method of acquisition, I'll let you know when I get them. Like, I think I have... I don't know if it's actually still on my list or not, but there was one I was going to use in the earlier versions of this, at least, that's account-bound, that you find as a treasure in Pandaria. I don't remember if it's still on the list or not, though. I don't have my list up today because my next weapon is at level 60. So I'm gonna be using Bone Chewer here for quite a while, actually. Alright, I'll fight this one too. Slam. Come on, no more respawns. Speed tactics. Here we go. You.
Great to meet you.
Before you throw that acid on me, I need to ask, are you the girl who was here before, or are you one of those eight-legged cowards? I need to know whether or not I should smack you on my way out.
Safe travel.
Dialogue.
How are ya?
I'm pretty sure you're one of those spider beasts doing a bad Draenei impression.
Watch your back.
Oh, Gidwin. Sometimes WoW's writing is good. Other times it's patch 8.1, but let's not get into that today. I need some clamps. That really is a powerful jump, though, isn't it? Like, dang, Escala. Just, I don't, like, that's some kind of, like, Olympian athlete level jump, I think. Boing. She doesn't even need a running start. She can do it from a standstill, too, which is even more impressive. Like, I'm pretty sure that that's not humanly possible. Ooh, wreckage. Just kind of gotta... fish this up real quick. Because I can. Maybe it'll have something fun. You know what? You're right. Of course it's not humanly possible because she's a Draenei. The old gnome in the sea. Remember last time I fished on stream and how exciting that was? This is a good idea. Kind of hoping to get... No, I didn't get it. I was hoping to get the book that lets me track fish, just because I like having that. But, nope. 'Twas not to be. I'll probably farm for it off screen eventually once I hit 60 and get flying. I'll just go up and down the coast to Stranglethorn. Oops. You're not a plant. Ooh, this was a bad decision. Oh, large vial slime is up. This man's is involved in the hidden appearance for the Ashbringer questline. He's level 97 at minimum. Let's not fight him. Ever. I need an additional plant. There weren't even any this way, so that's, awkward. Maybe I'll get lucky and there'll be one over here. Maybe. Maybe. No, I gotta go back. Rip. Let's see. Just need one more. You. There it is. These are some weird looking dogs, by the way. They've kind of used that base model for a couple of different things. They've had it as these undead dogs, but they've also used it as like anti-mage dogs in Wrath of the Lich King. So I don't know. Hey, look, it's an alien.
What do you offer?
Pixie. Alright, Gidwin has managed to avoid getting cooked. Let's go find Terranar. Pixie the alien, yes. One down, one to go. Oh! A light-forged warframe! Okay. That's, I believe that's 500,000 gold? 500,000 gold? So, you know. Gidwin just talking to nobody in the middle of nowhere. Hi, Terranar.
Victory lies ahead.
Time to fight some zombies.
To all who oppose us.
I like how we had to get a separate instance of Terranar to follow us than just the NPC. Or quest giver. Are there any of these that aren't being fought by other players? Also, can I be on the right action bar? Hey, you. Wait, why are these guys attacking me? Hello? I didn't... Okay. Well, that's just alright. My goodness, but there are a lot of people here. I think people like Eastern Plaguelands. Yeah, I can just hang out with the chill Belf.
Maladash, Malanore.
He is not part of the Horde. Gidwin is also not part of the Alliance. They're just some neutral guys. He is a Belf, he is not a Health. Beating up cultists, which give me nothing. Hey you, please return to your tomb. I didn't do that very well. An attempt was made and was unsuccessful. I probably shouldn't be standing in that. Three down, two more to go. If they will continue, if they will begin to exist so that I can make them stop existing. Strange how that works. More iron. Oh, more iron. Wow, rude. Okay, so that's how it's going to be. Come on. Get deadened, please. Continuing to bash. Terranar almost took that one out by himself. Just doing some mining. Like nothing happened. Terranar has to watch. Required by law. And let's take out these guys for good measure. Come on. Almost. Oh, Terranar died. Terranar died. This isn't canon. I didn't know that could happen. I'm still getting quests from Terranar despite him being dead. Oh man. Well, that was that's fine. It's just a flesh wound, I'm sure. World of Warcraft, it's always something. It's always something. This game, I swear. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm not liking that. I need 10 and I didn't get a drop from that one, so I'm not liking where this is going. Oh boy. This is gonna be one of those quests. Ooh, look at the time. I need to head back, he says, as a corpse. Terranar died on the way back to his home planet. World of Warcraft, everybody. I mean, fact, I think I mentioned this last stream, but technically there is at least one instance of getting a quest from a ghost, so... You know... Wouldn't be without precedent. Oh, man. Can't believe this fancy lore. And then it turns out Terranar was undead for the rest of the zone. Woo! Wouldn't that be a big old twist? Undead Paladin. Technically, there is at least one instance of that. There was, in Naxxramas's Four Horsemen, which was like big elite Scourge guys. One of them, so Zeliek, he was a paladin in life, and he, when being raised, basically didn't quite get under mind control. Like, basically his body was being controlled, but his mind was not. And he still retained his faith in the light. So Sir Zeliek, despite technically being a Death Knight, is still capable of wielding the light, and does so in his fight against you. And like he warns you, like, turn back, like, leave this place, it's not safe here, etc. I just think that's really neat. Hell yeah, happy Halloween. I still think it would have been interesting if in the Death Knight Order Hall campaign in Legion, if they had succeeded in raising Tyrion Fordring, if he had been a sort of a Sir Zeliek type of character. That would have been interesting. Given him perhaps more relevance than just, he was the man who fought the Lich King and then the Lich King is gone. Man, it's so crazy to think that was so long ago. Actually, I started playing, not in trial accounts, as it... Let me start that sentence over again. Hey, level 44. Ooh, Berserker Rage. Removing and granting immunity to fear, sap, and incapacitate effects. That's really boring. What is that? Right. I first started playing WoW on various trial accounts when I was younger, when I wasn't technically allowed to play WoW. I would sneak on and make trial accounts, and do the starting zones and stuff. That was apparently in mid-late Burning Crusade. Though this account was made, and I actually first subscribed for the first time, was made in the early days of Wrath of the Lich King. So I consider myself to have technically started playing in Wrath. Yeah. So it's weird to me that Tyrion is just, like, gone now. Also, this quest text here, it's especially funny if you come through here as a paladin, because it's just like, we have 2 paladins in the shopkeeper, but you know what, we really need a paladin. I mean, it's silly with practically every class, but that's especially... Oh, right, we can get the caravan charms now. We get to pick which one we want. Taranar's Talisman will cause us to do extra damage on spell attacks here. Gidwin's Weapon Oil, same thing but for melee and range attacks. At Fiona's Lucky Charm, we can get extra loot, which can contain a rare pet. So I'll be using that one for now. Dialogue. These guys. How did you know the Chaos Emerald was a fake? You just told me, Fox Boy. Ah, these guys. The trolls, the murlocs, or the girls. Presumably this would have, in their childhood, Terranar would have been a high elf. Ah, these guys. The Palinauts, yes. I do love like the just character chatter. It's really good. Like the broad story can sometimes be questionable, but like casual like off the hook just casual dialogue can be really fun. Phases through the cab. Okay, goodbye, caravan.
Open for business. The only honest merchant's a Gilnean merchant.
Alright. So we got a few things to do here.
Need help?
Pick up his flight point, of course, because, you know, it's a bit of a gap.
Safe travels.
Hi, Chromie.
Haven't we done this before? We meet again.
You.
What are you looking for?
Troll thieves. Not just normal troll thieves, dead troll thieves.
May your blades never dull. Anu Belore de la Na.
Terranar wants me to find someone to join our crew.
Can I help you? Have a good one. Greetings.
Little Pamela. Oh, the Battle for Darashar quest line. Oh boy. We've got to do that. Can't ask this guy to join our caravan because... Oh, actually it's... I thought it was a human male, but it was actually an orc female. I just guessed based on the animations and not being able to see. Anyway, there's the sun up here.
Hey there. See you around. What can I do?
Rough roads.
Be careful.
Whee! Uh-oh. No, we're good.
Our enemies will fall. We will persevere. Farewell.
Okay. Let's see. I have a few options. Little Pamela, Zelda the Outcast, and Rough Roads. Excuse me. Let's start off this way. Starting far from Light's Hope and getting closer to it as we go. Chair noises. What kind of tree stump even is this? Ew, it's pulsating. Never mind, I don't want to know. Some things are better off left uninvestigated. And down we go, into the crypts. Oh, it's Pixie again. We of course have to wait our turn. Let's just, let's just camp out here. So, how's everyone's day been? Just, you know, make a little campfire in the midst of a crypt. That's a normal thing to do. I do like the updated campfire model, though, like the kind of like the glowing lines on the logs and stuff, and just the frying pan. Leo was thinking about pizza. Pizza is good. I should get pizza again sometime. I would usually get stuff from Pizza Hut because they can do stuffed crust. But at some point they suddenly decided that actually your house isn't in our delivery radius anymore. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, at some point they just suddenly decided my house was no longer in their delivery radius and they wouldn't deliver to me anymore. And so now if I want Pizza Hut, I have to actually physically go there to pick it up. Which, I mean, is a real first world problem to have, but it's like, man. So now I don't get food from there nearly as often. So it shows a mistake on their end. I miss stuffed crust. Like, none of the other pizza places around, whether they deliver or not, have stuffed crust, so that's pretty lame. Good old ripperoni pizza. Jump back over this hole in the fence instead of the actual gaps, because that's reasonable. Let's go find Pamela Redpath. And what remains of her. Why, hello, Pamela. Ignore the shouting. That's from someone else during a quest. Hi, Pamela. I've been here a long time. Gotta find her doll. And find her dad's sword. I mean, it's established that she's dead. Also, she's see-through and glowing. I do think that it's safe to say that she is, in fact, a ghost. Either that or she knows some very advanced magic. Which, given that in Drustvar there's a little girl who tries to sacrifice us, is actually not out of the question. Shout out to that questline being real screwed up, by the way. It's like, yay, let's have a tea party in which I sacrifice you to my masters. Drustvar was very spooky. Ah, this guy. Yes, this guy. So, this guy has a very unique model. He is a wolf with a sword through his face. And I don't think it's possible any longer, but back in the day, it was possible for hunters to tame this guy and keep the sword in his face for a very unique looking hunter pet. I'm not sure. I don't know if they ever patched the existing pets, but I think that either now he's either not tameable, or if he is tamed, he loses the sword. I don't remember which. You. But yeah, just imagine walking around Stormwind with this following you around. Just Sword Wolf. There's a one of the rares in Pandaria actually was a wolf that actually had a sword in its mouth that I think was a reference to Dark Souls. And I'm so sad that they never made that tameable when the level cap increased. Huh? Oh, I had a bleed effect. Huh. That's fine. Bye, Escala. I was thinking about Sword Dog. Okay, so we still need to get Pamela's doll. You again. These people stealing my kills. Oh, the items are strewn around. Okay, that's how this worked. Okay. I angered a non-existent ghost. You know, as you do. Just need to wait for the doll parts to respawn. Because, of course, I do. Multiplayer. Oh, this is this here is a Warcraft 3 unit. This is the Meat Wagon. It was the basically undead version of a catapult siege unit. It could also store corpses for your ghouls to eat, and or for your necromancers to raise. So, yeah. The Meat Wagon. It was a heck of a thing. I mean, with a name like that, you know, just meat wagon. Yeah, I've considered playing Warcraft 3 on the main channel at some point, but it's an RTS, which means it would go really slowly, and also I'm not that good at it. Like, I already have plans to do a bunch of Pokemon games, and those are going to take long enough as is. I don't need to add an RTS in as well. Like, if you want to watch a playthrough of Warcraft 3, they're out there. I know Rithian has done a playthrough of, I think, all of the campaigns. Also all of StarCraft 2, which is actually how I got into StarCraft, mostly. Well, that and one of the BlizzCon StarCraft World Championships. Why are these dull parts not respawning? Gee. Sorry, Pamela, I couldn't get the rest of your doll because other people stole it to give to you. That's fine. Blizzard, why do you do this to me? Oh, also this here logo was the Scourge logo in Warcraft 3 as well. That in the middle there, I think, was supposed to be Frostmourne. Or if not, it's vaguely reminiscent. And it's got, like, hammers with, like, the human symbols on it. Basically kind of like a twisted and corrupted version of the human symbol from that game. There we go. Hello. Ghost of the past. Alley-oop. God, Escala, you're so powerful. I can't loot the doll part. You're just kind of here. Wait, that's the head again. What the heck? Blizzard? Why are the doll spawns random? Blizzard? Blizzard, why is that not the right half of the doll? Why is it a second head? Blizzard. Oh dear. Well, that could be a problem. Let me just grab this iron, I guess. Oh, aquamarine. Oh, I have... Those are some interesting choices of icons that Blizz used there. Oh boy. So that's definitely the head. Again. Are there other places they can spawn? Oh. In conclusion, I have no idea what just happened. Well, let's get you your doll, Pamela. Got her doll. Got that. Wow. Carlin Redpath. Apparently she's aware of his crying from all the way in the tower. Ghost things. The saddest is probably when ghosts don't realize they're dead. Hello, Urk Gagbaz. Look at this man. Urk Gagbaz. God. Hi, Colin. She's alive? She's dead? And to sell some figgins. Crummy!
Hi.
There's something timely about your visit. You're not from the future, are you? Good old Cronorvo. So, fun fact, Chromie might be trans. Because generally the naming schemes of dragons are very consistent. Specifically, Ormu is usually at the end of the names of male bronze dragons, but Chromie is obviously Chromie, so I think she might be trans. She's the trans icon we deserve. Ah, yes. Need to find some objects. Oh, wait a second, there's a quest I've missed. From not Chromie. Chromie is good. Like, I think Blizzard realized how popular Chromie was because they added her as a playable character in Heroes of the Storm. And then also she was heavily featured in the WoW Classic announcement trailer as she's the one who made it happen. Chromie is good. The friendliest dragon. Let's go acquire some objects. Let's see. Bye. I actually need to go back to the tower for one of these. This wonderful realistic terrain. Chromie, here. I'm not done, but take these.
Done this before?
Plop.
Have a good one.
Darrowshire, named from the Daramere Lake to its west, is a village tucked into the southern foothills of Lordaeron. Known for humble yet hardworking residents, Darrowshire stayed in the background of Lordaeron history until the Second War. Heroes were made during that war, and heroes were lost. The Battle of Darrowshire took place in the middle of the Second War, when okay, so first of all, that should say Third War, because that's Warcraft 3. The Battle of Darrowshire took place in the middle of the Third War, when Scourge forces rampaged across Lordaeron. Darrowshire was cut off from the bulk of Alliance forces, but the town was bolstered by a company of troops, a contingent of paladins called the Silver Hand, and a staunch group of local militia led by Captain Joseph Redpath. The Scourge's first assaults on Darrowshire were sparse. Small groups of marauding skeletons and corpses wandered the outskirts of the village and were easily defeated. But the Scourge sensed the defenders' tenacity and responded in kind. Soon after the first wave of attacks, a second wave emerged. Champion ghouls, servants of the ghoul lord Horgus, screamed down from the hills and clashed with beleaguered Darrowshire defenders. The defenders were weakened, but were relieved by paladins, disciples of the Silver Hand. Their leader, Davil Crockford, was a native of Darrowshire. He brought his followers to the village when he heard of the impending attack, and together with the defenders they held back the servants of Horgus. When Horgus himself entered the battle, he met with Davil. For many minutes they fought, and Davil eventually prevailed, but he suffered a mortal wound and died soon after defeating the Ghoul Lord. The battle continued, and Captain Redpath led his militia bravely, and it might have been won had the captain not been corrupted by the Death Knight Marduk the Black. In the middle of the fray, Marduk rode up to Redpath, and with black magic he tore loose Redpath's spirit, twisting it into an evil shadow of the brave captain. The corrupted Captain Redpath then spread his evil taint among the defenders of Darrowshire, who betrayed their allies and slaughtered them. They then turned on the town of Darrowshire and killed all who hid in their homes. The remaining Scourge army, along with the corrupted spirit of Captain Redpath, then left the ravaged village of Darrowshire and tore into Lordaeron, adding to the pain and death of the Third War. Horgus the Ravager fell at the Battle of Darrowshire, but the evil within him was not fully spent. The victorious Scourge forces removed his skull from the battlefield of Darrowshire, carrying it with them to sow dread among the living they faced. Days later, the company of Scourge who possessed the head were defeated by the Silverhand Paladins. Horgus's head was cast into Blackwood Lake. Marduk survived the Third War, causing great death and suffering with his foul, rune-laden sword. Although Marduk still lives, his sword was lost in a battle near Corn's Crossing. A dwarf captain shattered the sword on his enchanted shield, forcing Marduk to flee the field and winning the day for the Alliance. Marduk's sword sank into the earth and corrupted it, eating a gorge into the land, now known as the Infectus Scar. Davil Lightfire died at the Battle of Darrowshire, but his bravery inspired the Alliance throughout the war. His book, his Paladin's Librum, was recovered by Scarlet Crusade troops. It now resides in the town hall of the Scarlet Crusade-controlled Hearthglen, often read by crusaders eager to draw from Davil's strength. Joseph Redpath was killed during the Battle of Darrowshire. His spirit was corrupted and took new shape, and this creature spread great evil in Lordaeron. At Garen's Withering, east of Anderhall, the corrupted Redpath was finally defeated by Alliance forces. His shield still rests near the bar of the plagued farmstead, and Scourge minions are still drawn to the memory of his evil. Brother to Captain Joseph Redpath, Carlin fell during the Battle of Darrowshire, but although terribly wounded, he was not slain. Days after the battle, agents of the Argent Dawn found Carlin wandering, weak from thirst and fever, near Corin's Crossing. They tended to his wounds and brought him to the Light's Hope Chapel. Grateful for their charity, Carlin joined the ranks of the Argent Dawn and now fights a battle of revenge against the Scourge. That was much longer than I was expecting it to be. And yes, that guy's name was Horgus. I also don't know why it kept saying Second War when the Scourge happened during the Third War. I can only assume that that was an error. Horgus me Torgus. Oh yeah, book in the fireplace. Okay, more dogs. Another funny thing about the guy being named Marduk. At the time, in my in the guild that would eventually become Night Council, Main's Guild, there was this character named Mark Duck, and he was a bit notorious. And so I found that amusing at the time, because haha, beware of this guy in the guild. Anyway, with that history lesson over. Bat. I will squanch you to death. I like that we have to kill 13. This away. You. Time to do things. So we need to plant some seeds and destroy their things. Makes sense to me. So we're actually not doing this for the Argent Crusade, despite the fact that we're getting rep. This is for the Cenarian Circle, an Order of Druids. Wiggle my way through here. Slap, slap, slap. How do I make a skeleton bleed anyway? Ooh, we got one of the things from Fiona, and oh, I already have the pet from it. Maybe I'll change my buff later then. I need to beat up you guys. Shadow Mage. I think that's called a Warlock. Oh, okay. Horgus. Oh, there was one right up there. Was devoured by Horgus. Just plop down a seed here. I'm sure this will last for a very long time. And be very effective. How did we even plant that in here when there's no dirt? Well, whatever. Let's not think about it too hard. Beating up more guys for more control rooms. Hello, I was fighting these guys. Okay. Bam. You. No. No, Escala, that's not pathing. Not quite. I could run around onto his platform, or I could just charge into the slime. Slime, 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 slime. I guess the seed's done. Now for everything else. Come on. Let me have some fights. Let me do it on my own. Like, look, I get it. You're just trying to be efficient, but come on. You. Slam. Yes, it was a good spad skull. That was a sentence. Okay, I need to find more zombies. You. I guess the cultists don't have skulls. Their skeletons were removed so that they could become 2 soldiers. That's definitely canon and not something I made up just now. I wonder if a necromancer could do that. I mean, it would be awful, but... just because they can doesn't mean that they should. Skull, 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 skull. Alright, doing pretty good with the skulls, actually. I've only had 1 failure. Better than I usually do on this, I think. So, of course, now I'm going to get a bunch of duds in a row. someone's driving a very loud vehicle outside. I don't know if that picked up on mic. Come on. Hey, nice. 5 out of 6 ain't bad at all. How repeated. My window's even closed, so I'm on the second floor, so it was just really loud. A lot of light forged around. I wonder why. It's almost as if they feel an obligation to the plague lands. Ah, I see. Okay, that's that done. Now to just kill bats. Because bats. You. Hi there, sword ghost. You're not gonna say anything? You're just gonna... Okay, there we go. I'm feeling like a ghost. Well, bam. Ooh, another hidden stash. Wow, 2 silver. I should change my buff when I get to the caravan next. Eh. Haha, that's the Homestuck number. You. Taste my polearm. Thank you, please come again. We're giving out free samples of death. Ah, that was really not a good one-liner at all. Let's cancel that immediately. More bats, more bats, more bats. Hello. Oh, right. There's so many times in this game where, like, I'll see something doing a screech and I'll try to interrupt it in case it's a fear, and it never is. So the one time it actually is a fear, it's like, I'm like, oh, it's fine, it won't be. It is. Because of course not. Bat, 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 bat. Too slow. You'll often see me like clicking buttons on this side of my action bar because of the way my keyboard is physically set up. There's kind of like a gap between like the 6 and the 7 meant to be used with, you know, 2 hands, but I also have a mouse, so I basically just have one key on the keyboard, one hand on the keyboard, and that means it's much easier for me to hit 1 through 6 than it is to hit 7 and up. So that's why I usually put things on this side of my action bar that I actually use. Which is of course why I put my interrupt over there like a fool. 3 more. Hey, I want that teeth. Did I get it? I just said I want that teeth. First of all, that's not how words work. I have no second point, just I wanted to start with first of all. Watch that teeth. Almost done. I want that teeth. Ah, double tap. Uh-oh. My interrupt was on cooldown. There we go. Now to go around this very realistic hill. Up we go. Literally, up we go. Ascend. Oh, it's so bright.
See you later.
Oh. Why would they do that? Blizzard, why? Crony!
Hi.
Alright. Now we will take part in the Battle of Barrowshire. Ooh, better cape. But before we go, first of all, I'm going to sell junk.
Be safe.
I have what you seek. How may I help you?
Not yet, Fiona.
Buying and selling is in the blood.
Hello, Caravan. How are you doing today? He turns to face me. How polite. I'm fairly certain that that's not supposed to happen. 2% XP is not very much. Let's get some weapon oil. Oh man. My friend, the caravan. Back to Darrowshire. And here we go. No, that's... Okay, we're still doing the quest. We're still doing it. I guess someone else recently did it. And so he was still there to accept the turn-in. Oh no, someone else is coming, no. Let me do it on my own. Okay. Like how it didn't even give you a message, it just said 2:24 p.m. Yo. Oh. Other player. Man. Oh, new zombie model though. Oh man. Hashtag you're popular getting all those YouTube notifications. Blood letters. Oh, they're elites. And this mage. Like normally cooperation like this would be a good thing. I just want to do it with minimal interference, you know? It's kind of silly, I guess, but come on. It'll progress eventually. Oh wow, I charged in place. That was useful. Thanks, game. Maybe I should have picked a less populated zone. Yep. Ooh, betrayers. Is it really betrayal if they have no free will? You. Okay. I will just re-talk to him despite having already done so. And now we'll get this iron. And that's the battle for Darrowshire, modified a little bit by the contributions of another player. Rip. And then now we get to this prize chest. Oh, 500 quests completed. Nice. Alright, back to the tower and the caravan to finally move on. Very nice that we got 2 upgrades, like, at once. That's pretty cool. Alright. Yona!
I have what you seek. What? No tip?
Also, the caravan now has Pamela's doll, which will sometimes cause Pamela to follow you. It doesn't have any functional effect. It's just you have Pamela. Remember when Gidwin was gonna get to ride in the front? These guys. God, they're like siblings. Nope, they live. They're even in the Legion Paladin Order Hall. They made it. Poor Gidwin. Oh boy.
Open for business.
They've immediately run off to Light's Hope.
In any time.
More quests.
My irritable.
Bettina Bigglezink. Bigglezink. Gather things, gather other things. Ooh, fresh Death Knight. Straight out of the starting zone. What was that one gnome Michael found that was like a chef, a battle chef? Do you remember? That RP character?
What can I do for you? Light bless you.
Oh, that's not quite how the pair are supposed to go. Thud.
We press on.
Ah, an undead troll. You seem trustworthy.
We be on.
Very, very trustworthy.
I be listening. For now. Tomorrow.
Nope. Level 45. Does that mean we get a new talent row? Let's see. We have Massacre. Execute is now usable on targets below 35% health instead of 20. For battle, Whirlwind deals extra damage and slams your primary target. I don't really use Whirlwind. And Rend wounds the target, causing 75 damage and a bleed. Let's see now. Apparently, Icy Veins recommends Fervor of Battle for leveling, but apparently it basically replaces Slam with Whirlwind. I don't know. I'm going to take Massacre. Because I'm not really going to be doing AoE stuff too much with feeling kind of squishy. Especially when I start having a weapon that's falling behind my other gear. So now that man has joined our caravan. We can actually knock enemies a short distance in the air in attacks, which I'm actually going to grab. Because I think that it can be good, because it can interrupt things, basically. And that's useful. Let's see. I'll go visit Let's Hope later. For now, let's go do some fish things. Okay, fish time. I don't suppose you're gonna give me any water breathing? No? Okay. My god, look at that pufferfish portrait. Who? Looks so startled. Slime man. It's torn here. And now I just need quabs. And you. There we go. That was pretty easy. Just swim back on up. Ah, a fish pool. Okay. So I need living rot from these guys. And some cultist robes from the cultists. As I'm sure that that would imply. Oh boy. This is a little worrying. Ha. Come on, you. Yeah, silence a warrior. That's going to do a whole lot for you. Oh, actually, that being said, I need to use my battle shout. It's been down the entire time. Been missing out on attack power. Boing. Smash. You. We have 2 living rot. Oh, hello. I see you've decided to join in. Come on now. beat up this large man, send him flying. I'm very strong. And there you go. I now have 5 living rot. Wow. Need to find more cultists. Pronto fast. Dang, that was awesome. Big ol' execute. Hey, got the headwear. Let's see. In here. You. Beating up ghosts. Because, you know, that makes sense. I like that they don't default to incorporeal. Makes things a lot more convenient for me. Come on, give me your clothes. Actually, can I take that back? I didn't think that through too well. No, you did it anyway. You. Oh, I can't take it back, huh? It's too late. Seven HP. And let's make some of this. All right. Need to steal some elemental bits. That's fine. Let's see. Man, that thing started running in my direction before it aggroed. That's so unfair. Okay, back underwater. Where are any of the quest mobs? Come on, Blizzard. There's one. Just charge underwater. Man, Escala is powerful. Ah, yes, the knockback interrupted its cast. That's why I picked it. Hello? Oh, on living elementals. Oh. Oh. Awkward. Oops. I'm so used to it being harvest from corpse. And that's what I get for not reading. Like, to be fair, the item says from the body. So I think it was a reasonable assumption. Wrong, but reasonable. Bait you up too. It's going to hit a piece of water underwater with a stick and see how well that does me. A piece of water. I'm talk good. I mean, it's not really inaccurate, I suppose, but you know. A piece of water. One piece of water. Imagine, like, being like at a restaurant or something, they ask you if you want something to drink, you say, can I get a piece of water? They'd just be, like, they'd be very confused. Alright, I need you. Soon. And you. What could possibly go wrong? Approach the cauldron and put in 1 drop of the solution. No more, you may risk your very life. Oh my god, what a look. What a look. Hello, yes, I'm a real cultist. Don't mind me and the fact that my outfit is a different color from all of yours. I don't think we thought this plan through too well. Oh no, it's the color of the tutors, I think. Nope, also a different color. Is there anyone here with the same color outfit as me? No. No, there is not. So, we can put in a drop of liquid. We can throw in an entire flask. Or we can throw in 12 flasks. Vote now on your phones. That being said, I'm pretty sure I know what we're going to be doing. And it's going to be throwing in all 12 flasks. Because this could not possibly go wrong. I mean, you can vote. If you want me to do something different, you may vote. But my preference is to blow it up. You can also do all of them. Wee! Also, just for the sake of seeing what happens. Oh, it actually would require me to redo the quest. Well, whatever. Big boom. And that's what matters. I survived. It's like, listen, just put 1 drop in the cauldron, okay? You mean all 12 vials? Okay. No! Oh man, it would be hilarious if it actually killed the player though. Oh boy. We did what we had to do. There was really only one option.
Good day. You have a great
New chess piece. Oh yeah. And then we need to do Fishman. Alright, we're nearing the end, so I think we're gonna head off to Light's Hope and probably end it there-ish.
Need help?
Oh my god. This idiot. He's like, hey, do you want me to help me clean some fish? Takes the fish out of the lake. Oh, they died. Huh. Just... Oh. Farewell. Entirely a train of disasters. I didn't actually need to go back up because I'm going to Light's Hope. Because of course we have to do all the side quests before we can progress the main plot. Oh, worm? Oh, worm? Oh, worm? Oh, worm? Oh, worm? I'll just say that for every single one we pass, so that will never get old, right? Just every single time. Oh my god, yes, throw back to Green Spleen. Context for anyone watching this later. Green Spleen was a hunter pet we encountered once. That was a green one of those, and it was just named Green Spleen in all lowercase. And we fell in love with Green Spleen. And then, like, a couple of weeks later, we re-encountered Green Spleen, and we were thrilled. Shoutouts to Green Spleen. I think they had also turned Hottie into that as well, because it was during Legion. Oh my god, you can tell my brain is broken because I misread that, like, at first glance, I misread that as him yelling yeet. Gidwin just yells yeet and throws Taranar across the yard. I'm not sure if we did see Green Spleen again recently.
Off with you.
We're literally yeet away. He would. Oh, he would. So this is the breadcrumb quest of Badlands. Yep. This is Rimblat. He wants me to gather some things, which we'll be doing next time. Down there is the Paladin Order Hall. And this is Lord Maxwell Tyrosus. The Trial of the Crypt. We have enough time to do that. Let's do that. Hello. Just, you know, ghost. We're literally yeet away. Hey. Summoning ghosts. Just makes eye contact. You gonna send some more? Or are we just gonna wait here for a bit? Here we go. No, Gidwin. No, we cannot. We need to go faster. Hey. 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 There we go. Oh my god. Look look at how much rep we got. We are now revered with Argent Dawn. Like, excuse me. I just like got all up in his face and now they love me. Best day ever. Hello again. You. I guess I'm part of the Argent Crusade now, despite not being a paladin or a spellcaster. I just have a pitchfork, my dudes. I'm now friendly with the Argent Crusade, as opposed to revered with the Argent Dawn.
Be careful.
Oh boy.
Hey there. Be careful.
So, yeah, that, oop, hang on. One more questo from him. I think he probably wants me to go into a dungeon, though.
King's honor, friend.
Yeah, he does. He wants me to go into Skullmance. Also, these are repeatable. All they do is they give you Argent Dawn rep, which I have no use for at this time. So, we are going to end things off here. We made a fair chunk of progress into Eastern Plaguelands. And I think we've made some pretty nice new friends. It's okay, Leo. I still appreciate you hanging out in chat. We got to talk. Sorry, we got to talk about Green Spleen after all. We got to detonate a cauldron. We got to save a ghost child. We fought some bats. We punched a troll and got the power to punch things real well. We read a book that was far too long. We met Chromie and Fiona. Very important. And we got killed by a ghost wolf that we had already killed. I'd say we've accomplished some things today. So, thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time. Hopefully with a more stable call.